put his hands on DJ Academics for talking too much, and another almost crashed out after Ak brought up his dead homie. These are DJ Academics' most heated interviews. Starting off with Quando Rondo, who got annoyed after DJ Academics said he has a little man syndrome.
This is why I like having this conversation with you, because even you saying that, and I think people ego, they would never say that.
Huh?
Like you admitting that there was a time that you had little man syndrome. Like people are always, not saying in the nod, but like.
My little man syndrome came from being locked up though.
Quando got irritated and let Ak know that his little man syndrome came from him adapting to certain situations.
Like, my little man syndrome came from like being in a situation like that, to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to be a big dog here. Everybody gorillas, I'm a gorilla. Everybody lions, I'm a lion. You feel me? If everybody apes, I'm an ape. If this the I got a saying and I'm laid back too, mine was adapting. You feel me? That's how I feel like. Just had to I know how to, boy, bro, I'm a magnet. I'm a magnet to whatever is going on in the environment. I'm a magnet enough to survive in whatever environment I'm placed in. Like, that just being real. I survival.
But Ak tried to be funny, asking Quando if he worshiped the devil, and that's where Quando got pissed and tried to walk out.
I'm asking this as a devil's advocate. So I'm asking this in a devil's advocate way.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I promise you, for you even just saying the devil name, I wanna just take these microphones off and walk out that door.
No, hold on.
Boy,
No.
I can't let you slide with that.
No.
This some devil.
No, it's not devil. No.
What you put the devil name in it, buddy?
No.
I'm serious.
All right, no, hold on. I'm asking
you. Gotta take that back.
I'll take it back.
Boy,
I'm
cancel that. Boy, take that back to hell.
But luckily, Quando didn't end up doing anything stupid. Now, we move on to the time Vic Mensa almost slapped Academics for speaking on his culture. Vic made it clear that Ak ain't have no right to talk about his hood.
So many people outside the culture of Chicago, they hyped up the music, not knowing that real lives were being affected, deaths and other type of madness happened within the music, and the music was a real life depiction of that. Like, how did you feel about that?
I wanted to slap you in your face, honestly. And I'm just seeing you here, so I'm like, this is a tame environment, so I would keep it to my words, but I really felt as if people exactly like you sensationalized and made a following off of clowning situations that we go through in real life. And I think, you had no right. You specifically, like, you ain't never have a right. Like, whatever made you feel like you had a space to have a perspective on our people dying on a daily basis?
Ak then let it be known that he saw things differently when it came to hood violence. Whether Vic liked it or not, Ak felt the content he dropped was a negative.
When I saw Drill, and you could definitely chime in, when I saw Drill was so hyped up by everyone, I had to give a different perspective of what that was for people to realize that's not cool. And whether you agreed with it, right? And again, you're very close, you're involved in it. Chief Keef didn't like me, Dirk didn't like me. I mean, I think they grew to understand that the content was not just negative.
This pissed Vic off, and he called Academics out by his name, telling him he slapped him for speaking on his homeboy who was killed. And you could tell Academics didn't care about what Vic had to say. That's when things got heated, and Vic let Academics know he was waiting to see him.
Clowny, it was just negative, man.
No.
Like, come on, boy.
You don't think it was nothing constructive about it?
There was nothing constructive about it, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really think you because.
In what's that?
Because there's a video that you put up about a person named Trey 57 making all these jokes. Oh, here's another Chirac Savage, like, this guy's stupid and he messed with the Grim Reaper. Like, this is not a video game. That's what I grew up with. I've known since I was 5 years old. And to see you come on the internet and, like, with this corny little voice and make jokes about it, like, I was waiting to see you. And it's a couple people waiting to see you. I heard you say you didn't want to come to Chicago when I sat down, because you clearly don't, because you really couldn't even stand outside. You get chased out the mall.
But thankfully, Vic didn't pop Academics on the show, since he went live a few months later, saying this.
And Academics, It's on sight for you when I see you. You already know you don't want to smoke with me. The whole world know it. They saw you bitch up. I called you to your face, and you are in your heart.
Vic ain't the only rapper who got heated at Academics for talking too much. Wallow got pissed after Academics tried to act like he was a civilian in interviews, but in reality, he gets drunk and runs his mouth.
But I'm saying, right? You say you're a civilian, right? But yet, you tell us to pull up, right? You inviting to drama, and you saying, when you get there, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I'm just gonna defend myself. But what if actually pull up? And then actually pull out?
Wallow then let Ack know that he's gonna get hurt playing tough on the internet. But Academics clapped back, saying he move in self-defense and play home games.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. I know every law, especially in the state I live at and where I frequent. I move off self-defense. I never said I was gonna do nothing to nobody, but I always said I was gonna defend myself. If you claim you whatever you claim you are, show me different.
This made Wallow irritated, and they went back and forth. But midway through the show, Wallow told Academics he act like he can't get touched and broke down the street code.
Is it really worth it?
I play home games.
Is it really worth it?
Some slick
Bro,
I play home games.
Bro, hold on. Let me finish, bro. Because that sound hip and cool. Because I know that break in the cribs and play home games too. Yep. Matter of fact, I know a kid right now that's locked up because he murdered 4 that's in their home. So hold on. So nobody ain't untouchable, bro.
You think this would have taught Academics a lesson, but he went off, saying whoever talks about him, he got a right to speak out.
But you're still not saying that I put a threat or a promise of me doing anything. You gotta realize.
But when you call out their names.
Yeah, hold on.
You call niggas out their names.
Because listen, if you're constantly getting online saying what you're about to do to me, I gotta call you out your name. I'm sorry.
Now, in this next situation, Nipsey Hussle called Academics a clown for hiding behind the camera and made it be known that Ack can get whooped.
DJ Academics is a meatball to me, so he said stuff. He said some stuff about Chicago, rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, he's a buster. He's a weirdo. Whoop his ass in real life. He behind the camera, and you gotta just let clowns be clowns, man.
He then told the interviewer the reason he doesn't like Academics was because he thinks Ack's a lame for downplaying the beef that goes down in the streets. He even mentioned the day that he went on Everyday Struggle and walked out because Ack was doing too much.
I was on Everyday Struggle, and I walked out just because, you know, I'm not a clown. I don't come from that world of like you make jokes about. We used to up. Excuse me, are we live?
No, we good. We can bleep this.
We used to up for trying to film fights,
right?
In the hood.
Yeah.
You fight. What you doing with the camera? We gonna make you fight.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, boy?
Yeah.
We ain't covering no drama. That's called instigating.
Like in this next interview with Soulja Boy, who almost crashed out after Academics spoke on his name.
I sat back long enough. You know, I watched everybody try to play me and crack jokes on me, and you know what I'm saying? So now I'm back in position, and it's time to like, I'm the GOAT, bro. I'm the hottest rapper, bro. I'm that nigga. I started. Why you think Academics sitting in here right now? I'm the reason Academics sitting in here.
And not even a few seconds through the show, Ack told him to trash the Gucci handband since he wears it too much. And Soulja responded by pulling out a rack to shut him up.
Hate me. They hate on me because I'm rich. I look better than them. I probably they bitch like me. I'm a pretty. I look good. I'm sexy. It is what it is.
That Gucci headband, bro. Like,
no, you know what? This is a worse now because y'all keep clowning me. I'm gonna wear it even more so y'all can keep talking. I love it, bro. I love you. Need to. I love when y'all talking. I can go back.
Oh, is that Drake? Oh, hold up.
For the rack shadows.
Oh,
I can go buy. You know what I'm saying? 30 of these headbands, bro.
Then he flipped, calling out everyone on the show for treating him like he was broke. He even brought up his hood, making it known that things could get serious.
I'm not no cap, rap, fake, street nigga.
Fine.
I'm not one of these industry ass. I'm the realest I admit. I'm the realest in the rap game. No, listen.
He the first to do shit too.
You don't know me?
Yeah, we don't know each other.
I'm from Social Road, nigga. I'm from Zone 1.
Telling Academics and everyone else to show him some respect before he has to slap someone since they were making him mad.
And now it's all y'all, bruh, cause y'all thought it was over with, so now, y'all, bruh. So I'm the hottest now. Y'all gotta face it and y'all gotta respect me, bruh, or I'm slapping this out. bro. And it is what it is.
But that's not the only time Soulja Boy called out academics. He even went live on IG, complaining about how he was tired of academics always bringing up the bad stuff and never gives them props for the good. And to be real, Soulja isn't the only rapper that had a problem with academics.
DJ Academics, you a anytime I do something bad, y'all post it. Anytime I go to jail and get locked up, y'all post it. Anytime I catch an L, y'all post it. I just performed in Las Vegas, I made it rain. Why the f y'all ain't posted? I just cashed out on my jeweler $100,000 in one day. Why the f y'all ain't posted? I just bought the brand new McLaren and I painted the Bentley to match it orange. Why the f y'all ain't posted? I just dissed Tiger, did 2 million views in 3 days. Why the f y'all ain't posted? Huh? Because all y'all like to post is when it look bad. All the blogs like to do is post negative shit.
Cause Young Jeezy almost went off on academics for making the black community look bad.
Well, if you were selling drugs and you live outside the community, you were pumping drugs to the community, that was bad.
Let's rewind a little bit. My whole point of case is that, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do, just do it with integrity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was doing what I was doing to be in this position to sit at this table with you now. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? To be able to have something, to talk to you about. You know what I'm saying? But my point in case, and the point I was trying to make was, I stuck to my guns no matter what, because that's what my mindset. You feel what I'm saying? So when you hear me talking my music, that's my true mindset. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not telling you what's right or what's wrong. I'm telling you, you have to build a rapport. Your reputation follows you around everywhere. So if you're not in the taking, you're not in the stealing, you're not in the robbing, like, you're gonna put that in your music, and that creates a code.
He made it known that academics was taking the trap music narrative to the next level, dropping fake content for views, but Act thought it was a joke.
You know what I'm saying? So the newer generation now, the things that they're putting in their music is, we're gonna run off on the plug, we're gonna take this, we're gonna take that, but you laughing because it's funny, because you on the show. But you ain't saying that your little homie getting his head knocked off.
You're right, because that is one of the things.
Absolutely, I know I'm right. You ain't never been there. Like, you don't know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, it's cool, but until you gotta go bury him, you gotta pay for a funeral because he listening to this and he thinking it's cool. You know what I'm saying? He running out here because that's the code.
That's when Jeezy got mad and told everyone on the show it's lame dragging on fake facts, because kids are really living reckless because of the internet.
What you think is music and what y'all sit up here and critique is fine. But once you leave this table and you go back home to your people and you go back home and live your life and you get on your blog and you talk your these kids gotta still deal with for real, bro. Got more firepower, more guns than half of Iraq, brother. Like, it's real war out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sit up here critiquing these kids and telling them you're doing this wrong, you're doing that right. Like, that's an opinion.
But Jeezy ain't the only one who flipped out on academics for playing both sides. In this next interview, Joe Budden clowned academics on Everyday Struggle for bringing up a situation that led to XXXTentacion's death.
These street niggas think that I'm responsible for the things that you do and say. So now I'm talking to you.
They think vice versa too.
They think that you no, real. The street niggas know me already.
After that meeting, I was getting a lot of calls, man. I was like, yo,
my point to you, this is my issue with you. And I only have an issue with you because when I watch these XXX clips, I hear your name. And because I work with you, I have to now be involved in this little kid that I want nothing to do with.
Things started to go left after Budden called Act a snitch and then told Act to stop speaking on street beef if he ain't from the streets.
So, this is snitching number one. Do you say that, Tim? Do you say that you are breaking street protocol by telling every thing that happens? Does somebody say that to him?
I'm not a street.
And this is my point. That's my point. The niggas that are not street niggas should not be involved in street. And regardless of how the framing of this looks because of how he is framing it, this is street.
Academics still played it tough on camera, and Budden got even more heated, letting Act know that he doesn't play games like that, and told Act he should mind his own business and stop being childish.
Because he's gonna get beat up in LA for some shit that he said, right? X. Had nothing to do with me, had nothing to do with you. Now you're not able to account for your own words, and now it's switched call. I don't play with none of these. When they start talking about street protocol, you know who I refer them to? my OGs. There is a street protocol. And if you are not a street, you should mind your business.
Act then tried to speak out, telling Budden he plays the media role the same way they do him, but Budden wouldn't let him talk.
But well, listen, I play the media role.
I'm
doing.
You play what?
I play the media role the same way.
No.
So good thing Joe chilled out before the interview wrapped up, cause academics hate being told what to do. Like in this next interview, Joe and Nadeska went off on academics for bad talking people's personal lives and not speaking enough about the music they put out.
Shit. So what you're saying here is, if you're spewing speech, then no. And when you say speech,
I'm talking beyond the context of music. Beyond the context of music.
Well, so not talking hate speech. What about people's personal lives? You do talk about people's personal lives. That's not music.
Okay.
It's not hate speech. I'm just saying, hate speech was not a good example.
You have.
He talk about a lot of niggas and he don't talk about music. You very rarely talk about music. So now
Whoa. He does talk about music. I'm just saying sometimes. No, shut the fuck up.
Says who?
Says me.
Act tried to explain that he speaks his mind, and that led to a heated debate of whether or not he was being messy for clout. But just before this happened, academics asked when was the last time they watched his videos.
Wait. Where are y'all telling me I talk about what? I have a platform. Have y'all seen my last 20 videos? Yes,
All right, let's move on.
Cut it. Stop.
No, you're not cutting shit right now.
Stop. Y'all can't just
Joe said that.
Have y'all seen the last 20 videos I have made? Yes or no? If y'all haven't, shut the
letting it be known that they don't watch his content for music, and the only time they seen a video he's dropped was for drama.
Okay, so how do you know what I talk about? How do you know what I talk about? You don't watch me on Twitch, or rarely. You don't listen to all my videos, right? And the ones that you do watch, you're not watching for musical opinion. You're watching because it's something salacious. Let's be honest. So how you gonna tell me what I talk about and what I don't?
Now in this next situation, Star Terrain called academics out for being a fanboy and meat riding rappers. He even said the day Drake dropped his album, Act was being thirsty.
Can I jump in? You said a lot. You're like, you're all over the place. Now, I'm nobody's fan, but Drake is a phenomenal writer. And he's a very good performer as well. I've seen him perform live. Now, objectively speaking, and I don't want to go back too far, but the first season, you guys, you were literally on Drake's. I think you did like 7 or 8 segments about.
Gang, I don't know why he brought this shit up. That shit not change.
Drake.
Act then got mad when Star asked him why he was meat riding Drake when Drake don't care about him. But Act snapped and said he didn't care about that and only brought up Drake for clout because Drake mentioned the show in the song.
Why are you on his?
How am I on?
No, I said, why are you all on his?
How?
You on his last season again. So why are you still on it?
Wait. Discussing the hottest rapper in the game, and I'm sorry.
Who's not with you, by the way?
Okay, who cares if he is or not?
You care.
No, I don't.
You care. We're sitting here talking about you care.
No, we're talking about a song he just put out, which he may have referenced the show. It's like, honestly, I don't care if he gave me a shout out or this.
Are you getting paid off that song?
But it ain't always about Act getting called out for clout chasing, because sometimes things can be brought up on the show that can end bad.
Jeezy's relevant. Freddie Gibbs, you're absolutely relevant as well.
I heard that you might lose your job.
And you talking this game? Where's the get back? Where's the get back?
Do you feel like there was a point in time during the academics thing, maybe you're putting a little too much energy into Act?
Quote him exactly. He said, yo, I could have smoked academics. I mean,
he went in on Freddie, going nuts.
Hard was shot at this. Nothing happened.
I just want academics to delete his Instagram and delete his Twitter and lead a rap game.
Hello.
Destiny.
Like in 2011, at the BET Awards, the Migos were on the red carpet doing an interview with academics, and Act was talking to Takeoff about being left off on the song Bad and Bougie. Takeoff got offended and said this.
I feel like there's like a running joke with you being left off Bad and Bougie.
I ain't left off Bad and Bougie. You think I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Say again?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What you say?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Yeah.
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Academics quickly picked up on the energy and started agreeing with Takeoff so things wouldn't get worse. That's when Joe Budden started to get disrespectful and cut Takeoff and academics off, saying they needed to wrap up the interview.
Because ever since when you were in jail, even though you might see one or the other, y'all move as a collective.
All right, we got to wrap this up though.
Okay. My bad. Happy trying to jump.
Wrap it up then.
The Migos instantly knew Joe was playing tough, so Quavo told Joe to go ahead and wrap it up. Joe then gets even more disrespectful and drops the mic while walking out on them.
Hey, listen, man. I wish I could talk to the Migos longer, man. It's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey, man, you guys are nominated tonight. Have a good show.
That's when the whole squad stood up and got ready to do something to Joe Budden.
Wait. No, wait.
It's a good thing that the people in the room stepped in because things could have gone way worse, like with all the other interviews with DJ Academics. But if you thought that was crazy, check out the times drill rappers check interviewers.
But they were about to beat his ass, bro. Damn.